Morning, my friends. Let's have some fun with artifacts. Somehow I'm showing this to you guys wrong. You're not in on the joke. What do you guys think my videos are? I've made the greatest discoveries in the entire world, and that's true. So how am I not showing this to you guys right? So let's have some fun with it. And I'm thinking it's me. There's something that I'm not showing you this stuff right. So here's our typical Phoenician artifact right here. And I love to use this one because the costume has been removed from it a lot. It's just plain. We can see the elements here. I want you to do pattern recognition with me. I just want you to notice there's two pillars. I want you to notice the cube. Do you know what the cube is? The flower of life. That's kind of what we're going to deal with in this video. So we're just looking for pattern recognition. We've done this for so long. I've shown you this for so long. We could go through thousands of artifacts, of course, to where none of this is my opinion. So being part of the joke is understanding you're looking at the same thing right here. Here's your same cube, flower of life. Here's your two pillars. Here's the man ascending. See, it's the fact that he's walking halfway up, but you're looking at the same identical thing. Do you know why? Because there was never anything else to hide. So this cube right here, which is the cube in Mecca, which is the cube on Saturn, which unfolds into a ladder, unfolds into a DNA helix. We could call it the stairway to heaven. See, all these things have millions of names because they're worldwide for all time. There was nothing else to document. There was nothing else to do. So let me move to something I've been drawing for like 15 years. And it's fun with my crude. Part of our comedy is that my drawings are like a 5-year-old's. That's part of the comedy, guys. So AI helped me actually make this one. And what we're looking at is this pattern that I've been drawing for about 15 years. I always put it on the door. You see how it's the ladder? And do you know where I get this pattern from? I don't just draw things on my own when it comes to symbolism. You draw the symbolism just like how it's always been done. You don't waste anything. You draw it. It's kind of like how they do a whale in Antarctica or whatever. Why do I say Antarctica? I'm trying to say Alaska. You know, they use all of the whale. Well, with this symbolism, when you figure out this symbolism, you don't add anything of your own because you understand how all-encompassing this stuff is. So this pattern that I got on the door is the same. Where did I get that from? The flower of life right here. You know why people don't really pull this shape? It draws itself. And I'm just following what's in the flower of life because I'm approaching it as cubes. You could draw in this thing for like 100 years and you will never discover this pattern that just unfolds by itself. It just draws itself. If you approach the flower of life in cubes. So here's the symbolism for everything. This is what used to unfold out of Saturn. This is the stairway to heaven. This is what people documented worldwide in the ancient world, and everyone has just copy pasted it ever since. You know how this gets really interesting? Because it's on the world's oldest artifact. 75,000 to 100,000 years ago, and it all speaks for itself. Nothing relies on my opinion once we've gone through this journey. So if I was to show you, now you know the source code, you know where this comes from. And if I was to show you this, wouldn't you understand where this came from? Aren't we looking at the same right here? That somebody's just taken what's already in the flower of life, and then that's every single alchemy diagram. Do we see how in this diagram it's the same thing as the Phoenician artifact? Do we see that this is the unfolded cube? The caduceus is the DNA helix, the stairway to heaven. These two are the polarities, positive and negative, like electricity. Do we see how these are one and the same? How about if we moved over? Let's see. Does this fool you? It shouldn't. You ever see a ladder before? Do you know what a ladder is used for? You climb them. Somehow this fools people's eyes, like your ego is used against you. Like nobody can see this. So I find that really odd. So here's the unfolded cube. Here's the cube, the Ark of the Covenant. It's drawn as many things, but when you see something in this place, this is the cube place. This is the angel of the Lord place, if we were going to talk about it in Old Testament terms. So if I was to show you a bunch of Sumerian artifacts, I should have brought some up, but I didn't. You would, in this exact spot, you would always see the winged sun disk. Well, if you realize, if we were going to talk about it in Old Testament terms, that's the place of the angel of the Lord. That's the man at the door, Jesus Christ, is where you put the sun disk for Sumerian artifacts. And like what? I don't get it here. We can just barely change the costume, and we think that it's somehow like different when all of it, every single bit of it, came out of this flower right here, and the 8-pointed star. We reduce the 8-pointed star to find out that the Masons got the shit from the geometry. Everyone's copying and pasting. Everyone's stolen it. And like, you guys should be in on the flower of life punchline that I got right here, because this is the master code. This decodes all artifacts right here. My crude little drawing that looks like a 5-year-old did it. That's part of the punchline. So let me show you one that should be more obscure, but let's imagine I've shown you thousands of these because I have. So let's imagine we went around the whole entire world for all time. Then you learned, wait a minute, the only odd thing is not finding it. Wait a minute, it's everywhere. It's copy pasted through all time worldwide, every religion, every single culture. So this one, you should be in on the joke and go, guys, look, wait a minute. Guys, seem to be looking at this time the building is the stairway, the unfolded cube. Let me try to zoom out here a little bit and not ruin the video. So now let's take a really, really, really old Phoenician artifact. And let's even look at my one where I got it on the door right here. So we can go around the world all time. It doesn't matter. I just grabbed up this one artifact. It's not like this artifact's special. We find it. The only odd thing is not finding it. So do we see anything that looks similar here? Do we see that middle pillar design? Well, yeah, it's right on his body. Then the animals are representing the duality. And on his head is representing the angel of the Lord, like how they would do in Egypt. How they wear in Egypt, they wear the fertile crescent on their head with the moon inside of it. it's the same. We're looking at it's always the same thing. There was only one thing to do, one thing to hide. So let's imagine I've shown you thousands of these, thousands and thousands and thousands. And then we keep on coming back to my flower of life as like the master code because they all got it from the flower of life. I keep on showing you this pattern. I keep until it's not my opinion. None of it's my fucking opinion. That's the point of me showing it to you all around the world till it's not my opinion. It doesn't matter that I discovered it. We all see it. We're all in on the flower of life punchline here. And I almost want to grab my flower up again. You know, check out my flower. Do you see that they were pulling it out of the flower of life? But do you know where they got it from? It's a cube on Saturn that used to unfold. Yeah, that might be fantastical. The artifacts say that that's what happened. It doesn't matter if I think that's fantastical. It doesn't matter because, guys, I'm not a conspiracy person. So, like, I'm trying to gauge shit as like, yeah, it's kind of wild. Yeah, it's kind of far out there. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if my little pea brain can wrap around it or not. All this shit tells a story. Do you see that what these are two things are absolutely identical right here? So imagine we just keep on looking at these and we use like this flower of life as the master code because that's where they all got it from. Well, then we go to the world's oldest artifact, and the artifact comes from one of those alien fucking caves where all of the petroglyphs are super alien looking. This is the alien shit of planet Earth in a remote cave in South Africa. And there's many discoveries that I've made from this cave, but I'm going to show you the world's oldest artifact. Oh, there's older that I already know. I already know we can find this millions of years ago. But guys, when I pull this artifact up, it should be self-explanatory. You should be in on the flower of life joke. It should be that you've seen all of this so much. I've shown it to you. It's not my opinion. You know the pattern. You know the McCoy. You know how the whole world has copied and pasted it. And there's no other pattern to do. Like, it kind of proves itself from every single angle. Okay, here's the artifact, guys. Does it fool you? Look, guys. Look, that's the same exact pattern. And it could be no other pattern. Could be nothing else. There's nothing else that this could be after us seeing it worldwide. There's nothing else it could be. So, yeah, I'm not explaining this shit to you guys right. You know why? Because my videos have like no views and no one's hitting like on them. You must think I'm full of shit. You must think it's my opinion, but I'm not giving you enough information. I'm not giving you enough information to even begin to understand how big these discoveries are. Nobody even close knows to what this is. We're the only ones in the world. No one even remotely close knows what any of this shit is. And I'm able to show it to you in a way worldwide through all time, every single culture. I'm able to pull artifacts, and that takes it out of my opinion. This is not my fucking, I'm not guessing. I'm showing it to you in a way that removes all bias. I have no story to put on it. I have no costume. I'm taking the costumes off of all this shit. I have no lie to tell. I have pattern recognition of a neurodivergent person, and the whole world doesn't work on pattern recognition. So for me This shit is like, guys, you're blind. Like the world is blind. Like blind, or your ego's blind, everything. Like for you, how is it that nobody in the entire world knows what this is when it's the fucking flower of life, stairway to heaven pattern that's on everything? Let's bring up the alchemy. Guys, it's the same. We're looking at the DNA helix stairway to heaven, the most important thing that has ever fucking been. I must not be sure. Look, if I showed this shit to you enough and you realize that the flower of life is the unfolded cube, it doesn't matter. On the Phoenician artifact right here, where it shows it as a cube, you realize that this is the DNA helix right here. You realize, yeah, what was that like when it was actually real? You realize that when I'm bringing up Obama right here, walking down the thing, have you seen enough of this to know that this shit ain't my opinion? Have you seen enough of this to be in on the fucking, there's a joke, guys. Look, the Phoenician artifact and the motherfucking White House hallway are literally identical for a reason, because there was only one thing to fucking do. There was only one story. There's only one set of geometry. It all comes from the flower of life, and the 8-pointed star is in there. There's not a bunch of things going on. So let me bring up this one again. Oh, guys, you know what's so funny about this one is because the fucking ladder. Like, the shit is never hidden. It's hidden with your ego. None of this shit is hidden, guys. None of it. Like, literally, all this shit is like, I imagine it. There's like 50 people. Let's imagine we're looking at a piece of art. And this is it. And it's on the wall. And there's 50 people looking at it. And they're all brain dead fucking idiots. And then I go, guys, it's the ladder. And every single person goes, no, there's not a ladder there. And I go, guys, a ladder. A fucking ladder. And every single person goes, I've never seen a ladder before. And I'm like, a ladder. You use it for climbing. And then everybody goes, I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what I don't understand what you're, a ladder. A ladder. Here's the ladder. Right here from the alchemy one. Same motherfucking ladder. Hey guys, a ladder. Flower of life. It's a motherfucking ladder. Let's grab the Rockefeller. It's a fucking ladder. Let's grab the Phoenician one. It's a motherfucking ladder. Let's grab the shit that I've been drawing for 15 years because I got it from all these artifacts. It's a motherfucking ladder right there on the motherfucking door. Let's grab the Phoenician. Ooh, it's gonna confuse you this time. It's in cube style, but you know how it unfolds into a ladder. So then let's grab the world's oldest artifact that no one has any fucking clue at all of what it is. Look, it's self-explanatory, guys. It's a motherfucking ladder. Guys, it's self-explanatory. You don't need to rely on my opinion. You don't need to rely. I have no story to tell. I have no costume. I have pattern recognition that makes this shit fucking rock solid. Like being on the joke. Like, how am I not explaining this shit to you guys right? Do you, like, is this what happens to a normie brain? Is it too big for you guys? Like, do we need to go over to the mud flood people? We'll go over to Mud Fossil University. That's all conspiracy lies and crazy people. That shit gets views. Everybody loves it. But when it's real, ghost town, motherfucking, I feel like I show you the world's greatest discoveries. Everybody acts like I shit my pants. Like, did I shit my pants and I smell? Like, what is this hurting your egos? Like, is this hurting you? Is this somehow taking you through the fucking dark night of the soul? Like, I don't fucking get it. And it's so funny because I just want you guys to be in on the joke. See, your fucking normie retard egos, you probably hear all this shit as like, guys, I'm not famous. No, guys, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm showing it to you so that you get to be in on the joke. That this should be fun. Like, if you were in on the joke and it was fun for you, you would have hit like on the video that shows this 75,000-year-old. You just thought I'm bullshitting? You just thought I'm full of shit like you are and everyone else and everyone you've ever... Is that why you can't tell how honest I am? Because you think I'm full of shit like you? Everyone's a liar like you? I just think I'm not showing this to you right. There's no way. Like, I must not be letting you in on the joke. Like, maybe I have to destroy your fucking ego. Your ego's keeping you from seeing this shit. The same thing, like, you guys don't know how real that is. That literally, people look at this shit every day. Like, if we were in a museum or something like that or whatever. People look at this shit every day and will never know what's in it. While I'm standing here going, do you see a ladder? Right there. And the whole world goes, there's no ladder. Right there. No one could ever know. I'm being gaslit by the entire world telling me that they can't see a fucking ladder. They don't know what a ladder is. You know how fucking comical this shit is how it's all over the world? Like, we go to the first part in Jesus of Nazareth where Joseph is teaching them how to use tools. And then there's a really eatery part in Jesus of Nazareth. Then Jesus Christ climbs the motherfucking ladder. They make a big scene of it as they don't say anything, as it gets quiet and eerie. And then, if I've shown this shit to you right, you should see that part in Jesus of Nazareth and go, hey, look at Jesus climbing the DNA helix. Jesus Christ climbing up Rockefeller motherfucking Tower right here. Jesus Christ climbing the stairway to heaven. Jesus Christ climbing this ladder. It's on this 75,000-year-old artifact. Here's the ladder that Jesus Christ was climbing in Jesus of Nazareth. Like, don't you guys think? You do not think? Does it scare you? Like, I don't get it, guys. I really don't get how your egos are protecting you. I really don't get it on this one. I get it on everything. I do. I don't get it. You're not going to be in on this joke that the Phoenician artifact is the same as all of the shit that I've shown you. But look how the Phoenician artifact, they're all the same. But the comedy of how the Phoenician artifact matches the White House, because of course it does. Because all of them do. But the contrast of the Phoenician one and the fucking White House is motherfucking comedy fucking gold. This picture of Obama and the two pillars, the cube, angel of the Lord as the fucking light, that right there is no different than this right here. You're looking at the same fucking... There was only one thing to fucking... And then, where does it all come from? The master fucking code. The flower of life. Then, how did the whole world... How do you explain the entire world, seeing it worldwide, documenting it? That's where you can't get away. You can't get away from the... Saturn used to be the sun. You can't get away from that. There's a smoking gun. The whole world documented a cube and it unfolding into a ladder. They documented it in remote caves. They documented it 75 motherfucking to 100,000 years ago. It's the most important thing that ever was. So then we could get on to what is this used for? This is soul surgery, that the world used to climb this thing. Now we take an inside journey to get there. Anybody could ask me any question you want to get where. Anybody could ask me any follow-up question on anything, because I'm not lying about anything. Because I have nothing to hide. Because you know what the problem is? I'm the most honest person you've ever seen in your life. And my honesty, you must think there's something up with it. Most honest, I'm like nobody you've ever seen in your life. I'm the most honest. And that scares you. And that's what makes you think he must really be lying to me since he's more honest than I am. Yeah, I find that my whole life. You know, if you're the honest person, you really see how everybody projects their shit onto you. You really see, like, it's so weird. The more honest you are, the more people look at you and go, oh, wait a minute, you got to watch out for that guy. Ooh, he's doing tricky stuff. And the honest person, the one that's more honest than anyone's, up to no good, must be doing tricky stuff. No, I'm the most honest person. No, guess what? The most honest person isn't up to tricky things. The most honest person is just being fucking honest. So, much love to everyone. And understand, I'm trying to bring heat and fire to this video. I'm trying to include you in on the fucking joke. So don't think I'm in this video, I'm trying to be condescending or anything like that. No, I take this shit as I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something majorly wrong if you guys are not having fun. If you're not, what is it? Your ego? What is protecting you? Because it's your belief system, your ego. There's something that's protecting you just from it's the same thing on how hard it is for me to show you that you don't know what do not judges. It's so hard for me to penetrate your fucking ego. It takes years and years and fucking years. And what is it with this? For real, what is it with this? Why? How is it blinding you? Because the moment that I figure out how you're being blinded by this shit, well, then I'm going to figure out how to liberate you from it because I want you to have fun with me. That's the whole thing. I'm alone. I'm trying to share the world's greatest joke. I'm trying to share the world's greatest symbolism that turns out, since it's hidden in plain sight, since it's not hidden, your mind is hiding it. Everybody's mind. Your ego is used against you to the point to where you can put a ladder right in front of your motherfucking face and you go, I don't know what that is. It's forbidden to know what a ladder is. Like Bozo. What's up with Bozo the Clown World that doesn't know what a ladder is? What's up with Bozo the Clown World? So, yeah, much love to everybody. Made the world's... guys, it's not my opinion. I've made the world's greatest discoveries. They literally have to rewrite the history books after what I've discovered worldwide for all time, every culture. Can I say it again? Worldwide, not a small thing. The world's greatest discoveries that literally rewrite all the history that has ever fucking been, and it's right here, guys. It's right. This fucking, if I could find it, the 75,000-year-old artifact, kind of a smoking gun here, guys. We're kind of dealing, us understanding how it's the flower of life, and we can show it worldwide for all time, taking it out of our opinion. The world's oldest fucking artifact, we know what it is with precision. We know what it is without a shadow. We know what it is to where everybody can prove it to themselves. That's what it means when it's not your opinion. It means it's self-fucking explanatory. Well, I would think that that's exciting for people. Since it's not my opinion and I have made this shit to where it's self-explanatory for you, that means it's not my opinion. If you discover it's the scientific method, every single person will discover the same. That means it's not my opinion. That should be fun. That it's self-explanatory. That everyone will come to the same conclusion. Everyone will find exactly the fucking... Nothing will be left up to opinion for anybody. It'll be identical every time. And the more identical it is every time, the more self-explanatory. The more it's not our fucking opinion. So, much love to everyone. I guess in a video like this, I'll say, if you're learning from the mystery school, please donate. The world's smartest man is the world's poorest, most stepped on, most hated person. And look at what I've given. Look at what I've fucking given. And I'm the world's poorest man with the world's greatest discoveries, and everybody ignores me, even the people at my mystery school. Everybody, imagine being me. You make the world's greatest discoveries, and it's not your opinion, and it's self-explanatory. And for every single person, I've done everything I can to take it out of my opinion. I've done everything I can to make it everyone's. I've done everything I can to give it to everyone, and yet I sit here alone. I sit here completely alone, ignored, and if like, look at my video. Wouldn't you guys feel like, wow, did I shit my pants? Wow, I must have shit my pants and I smell like shit. Not only, I made everybody a video and then they treated me like I shit my pants and I smell like shit. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for, I'm the most ignored, hated. Why? Why, guys? Why am I the most ignored, hated? Can anybody tell me what's my crime? What's my crime here? You know, I'm finding my crimes are just the same as Jesus Christ, as I'm killed the same as Jesus Christ. I'm whipped, beaten, mocked, humiliated, exactly the same as fucking Jesus Christ. Should that be an honor? I'm just trying to live life. I'm just trying to share. Just trying to like make it exciting. And the more I do that, the more I'm treated like I shit my pants. So, thank you, world. This has been a horrible fucking life. This whole entire thing has been just one miserable motherfucking experience.